my tether. I was giving my all to you. You cold, I gave you my sweater. Took you to a ball or two, and baby, you fit in a slipper. I'm doing my all for you, and you were just letting us with her. But one thing I know, my money is small for you, so you better.
The Golden State squad coming through the tunnel earlier. Thanks for joining us here on Tukey. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Smith and Sengun play together in the front court. Fred VanVleet out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. The Rockets on offense. Launches it. Second chance effort, and Sengun finishes it off.
What you love about Sengun is that he is always working for a second chance score.
Wood outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Sengun. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
With the size and athleticism and the potential that he showed at the college level, it was mind-blowing that Christian Wood went undrafted.
Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years. And when Curry is shooting while in rhythm, he is lights out. Nothing you can do to stop him. I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Now here's Green. No luck on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. And it's Thompson penetrating. And then jammed it down as he goes right over Jimmy Butler.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, there's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Here's Grimes. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. With the 10-footer, and that one's good. Curry's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
I mean, what a generational talent. KD, deadly from the corner.
Here's Grimes, defended by Thompson. Grimes' shot is off. The Rockets have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Thompson finds Durant. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Durant's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Just too much to handle. Durant not fazed by the bump.
And it's stolen by VanVleet. And there's the drive. And he gets that one.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was in Houston.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Okogie's checked in for Houston. And the Warriors miss again. The Rockets lead by 5. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Here's the break. Green with the ball. Guarded by Smith.
Got to reward the big man Green for running the floor. Excellent execution.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Thompson using his post moves to get the 2 points. Thompson's gotten his second bucket.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Curry from deep three-point land. Smith with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The 3 ball. Nice shot by Okogie.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Warriors trail by 8. Curry from deep three-point land. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Rockets have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Durant, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Well, Richard, I know you had the pleasure of guarding Kevin Durant. Not an easy assignment. What was that like?
You're right, B.A. I had the pleasure of guarding him in the NBA Finals. And let's say it was not the easiest of tasks. He's become such a complete player, there's no way to stop him. He takes what you give him, and he kills you with it.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Curry from deep three-point land. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And it's Şengün with the ball for the Rockets. It's a 10-point game. Durant, and he buries that one. Back rim and in. Durant's got his third bucket of the night.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Pass to Green. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. The three from Curry.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it. They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Curry after the basket by Houston, and Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Steve Kerr. What'd you find out, Allie?
We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Podziemski. Coming off a 12-point game. Here's Beverly. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Thompson. Şengün with it. Now guarded by Beverly. Up top, Şengün. Shoots over Beverly. Hits the front of the rim and out. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. There's a screen to stop the run. And Jimmy Butler, good for three.
A guy you have to guard at range. Butler isn't a volume three-point shooter, but he can hit them when the mood strikes.
Şengün passes to Okogie. Şengün with it. There's the three. The shot that time not on target. Amen Thompson. He is feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for the Rockets. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. We'll be right back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Rockets here, they've really been putting on a show.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So the Rockets 5 now. Shepard is out there with Josh Okogie. Then there's Alperen Şengün. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Finney Smith in at the three. Now here's Podziemski. Yet to see a basket. Here's Santos. The three from Curry. Okogie pulls down the board.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
It's Podziemski on the wing. He's marked by Finney Smith. Outside Curry. Curry takes it in. Outside Hield. 4-3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Hield showing his quick release.
Şengün, a screen on Curry. And here's Shepard for three. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Warriors trail by 10. From deep. Another three for Golden State.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
For Houston, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And here's Shepard for 3. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And a deep three from Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Houston leading by 10. Here's Şengün. And And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner. Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Christian Wood is checked in for the Warriors. Grimes comes in for Santos.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Stephen Curry.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And the shot goes in.
Look at Wood finding ways to contribute. Sees an open man and drops a dime.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. And this break lets us see the teams making the most of their second chances this season. Fifth best, the Rockets.
You've got to respect the work ethic of these guys on the offensive glass. They don't give up on possessions and hit the boards with aggression.
Van Vliet against Curry. Outside heel. Pass to Grimes. Beyond the arc. Eason pulls it in.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as he can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
Now here's Van Vliet. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Lets it go from deep. Again the miss by Şengün.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for him, they're still out in front.
Here's Hield. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Hield's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's not really Buddy's preferred area, but good on him for not overlooking that mid-range opportunity.
And the Warriors make some changes. Green comes in for Hield, and Jimmy Butler is subbed in for Podziemski. Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Durant comes in for Finney-Smith. Durant for 3. The Rockets with another miss. Warriors trail by 7. Eason pulls it in. Houston has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And attacking with reckless abandon. Somehow Thompson able to get through.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Podziemski's checked in for Stephen Curry. The Warriors have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Back to Podziemski. Over Van Vliet. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got his second basket.
Well, Draymond has a special talent for setting guys up, especially for his position.
Durant for 3. And Grimes pulls it down. Grimes has got 4 rebounds now. Green against Eason. Green, the pass to Grimes. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Rockets with a rebound. They've led by as many as 14.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
And that one's good by Durant.
This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
Outside Podziemski. Capella with a block. Now here's Thompson. The D's right on him. Fires from the wing. That's good from Durant on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one. Warriors trail by 12. Podziemski with it. Now Thompson defending. The shot by Podziemski, no good. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Alperen Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Smith comes in for Eason. The Rockets lead by 12. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Love seeing Şengün go up strong, leaving no room for error with that finish.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And there's the lob. Şengün with a steal. Here's Smith. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Wood. Outside Podziemski. To halt the run. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Houston with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
We're in the home stretch. I don't know if I call these guys rookies now.
Yeah, we have some pressure-filled games coming up. In addition to everything else, we'll see who has that clutch gene. And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Houston Rockets.
They love to run. At times, it looks like a layup line. They can hit the 3, but tough matchup for your transition D.
Yeah, they've made it a race, but only one team has shown up. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Christian Wood out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Grimes in at the 2. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
Şengün's fun to watch on the block. Drop steps, spin moves, up and unders. This man will put on a clinic down low.
Both free throws good from Şengün. Warriors trail by 18. Oh, Durant with a steal. And Durant with the big finish.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Well, Richard, you attempted to guard Kevin Durant in your playing days. How hard was that?
It was not easy. He's an elite scorer, ball handler. Oh, yeah, he's also 7 feet tall. KD is one of the toughest assignments that you will ever face.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Grimes' shot is off.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
For 3, Smith. It's rebounded by Golden State. Wood's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Grimes. Uses the glass on the layup. Grimes has got 5 points. The Rockets lead by 20. Pass to Smith for 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists now in the game. Outside Curry. Green with a screen on Thompson. Here's Grimes. Defended by Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. From the top of the key. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Durant. And Grimes pulls it down.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Wood inside. Durant's there. Lets it fly. Wood misses.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Durant, no good. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. After this one, they're off to Phoenix to take on the Suns. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Houston with another miss. The Warriors have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. And the basket by Van Vliet.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And the Warriors making a switch here. Hields checked in. Here we go. 2 games left before postseason action. Let's take a look at the possible field. You take a look at the Rockets. Final stretch of the season. They've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up. And checking out the Warriors, they're in 8th place right now.
Well, I think for Golden State, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
That one goes in.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
And here's Curry for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
The Rockets lead by 22. Thompson scanning the floor. Şengün. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Working hard inside. Şengün. Man, does he earn these calls.
Okogie's checked in for Houston. And so he makes both from the line.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Tipped away. Şengün with a steal. Over Curry. Hits the close-range jumper. Şengün's got 12 points.
That is where Şengün is best, around the hoop with great touch.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Curry passes to Wood.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third. Pass to Curry.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Here's Şengün. Smith outside. 3-pointer off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. He's got 5.
And some extra effort from Butler on the glass. He wasn't going to quit on that possession.
Pass to Durant. Another one falls for Houston.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Timeout called, Houston. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Christian Wood. Podziemski comes in for Grimes. And it's Beverly in for Stephen Curry. Eason's checked in for Houston. Shepard comes in for Thompson.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
Golden State has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And there's the screen. And it's Beverly on the drive. Pass to Jackson Davis. Şengün with a steal. Back comes Houston in transition. And here's Shepard for 3. Knocks down the triple. Shepard's got 8 points.
No hesitation on the break. That's been an advantage for them.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting at about 34% here in this game. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Eason.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting just 36% in the third. Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Hield to end the run. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got Clint Capella. Josh Okogie is out there with Shepherd. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Finney Smith in at the three, the small forward.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
So it's the Warriors now. Moody's checked in for the Warriors.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Warriors.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Curry looking it over. Pass to Hield. Here's Jackson Davis. Back to Hield. Three-pointer. The rebound by Shepherd. To the inside. Here's Capella. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Inside, here's Jackson Davis, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. And it's Shepherd missing. The Warriors have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Okogie. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Richard, with the new CBA in place, the middle class is starting to strengthen in the league.
And I think that's a good thing. You don't want minimum players and max players. There is a big gap between those two styles of play. There are so many players that fit in between. There's all-stars. There's young players that deserve a larger portion of the money.
Now here's Eason. Driving in. It's Eason with the jam.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
And you look around the league, we're witnessing a changing of the guard, Richard. A lot of young teams on the rise.
I think so. LeBron, Curry can only rule the roost for so long. Eventually, that torch has to be passed.
And Houston making a change here. Shepherd's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Curry. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Good at keeping the game simple. When Curry sees the mid-range J open up, he rises up with confidence.
Here's Shepherd. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wood's got 6 rebounds in the game.
It's a little too early to be over the limit. They need to keep a close eye on their foul situation.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Look, it's not just about forcing a turnover, guys. It's about converting them in those opportunities and cashing them in.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
He notched one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Something he's worked on over the years. Green is an elite passer.
Down low. Here's Capella. Out to the right wing. And here's Shepherd for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And it's Green with the ball for the Warriors. Pass to Grimes. Back to Green. Richard, over the past few decades, we've seen bench reactions get bigger in the NBA. How much fun is that?
It's so much fun, but I think it also coincides with the league getting younger and younger and younger. So you have these young kids in there that are just there to have some fun and compete.
And it's Shepherd missing. The Warriors have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Grimes' shot is off. Houston has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Basket counts. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Rockets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And we just saw one of the greatest teams of all time win again. They've reached that magical 72-win marker, and they keep going.
It's just a great matchup for them, and they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kevin Durant.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him. They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And it's Capella with the jam.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Count it. Good.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
And stolen by Wood. And that's a foul called on Jayshawn Tate. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
Yeah, and this is not what they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and their opponent is at the line.
So for the Rockets, Adams checked in for Clint Capella, and Green is subbed in for Tate. Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Pass to Green. To the middle. Easton with a steal. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Kevin Durant.